Hey everyone, this is the demo video for SNW 25 because I figured saying modified by everything could be a little confusing. So the step slider first here is modified. The 4 steps are closer together. The rope for the head slide is gone and it's now at an angle. The second obstacle is the windmill cross. It's new, you jump across those 3 things. Now the fishbone, unchanged, but the reset area is now at the very start of stage 1. Then the double pendulum, the trampoline jump has been made a lot bigger and the run-up is different. There's no longer the black line with that area with 0 collision. For tire run, it's a little bit changed. These 4 tires are the exact same. Then getting into this head slide is also the same. But what isn't is getting to that big tire and getting into this second head slide. When you get into it, you gotta hold back on the control stick until you stop because the rest of the gravity volumes are a lot smaller. And the double warp wall has been completely rebuilt. And the escalator has been modified. So there's now the green parts under the planks are much smaller, so we can't try and get away with standing on them. The swing mast, it's just been moved, so different distance. The rope ladder, the blocks on the left and right have been moved further away to make the jumps a little bit tougher. But besides that, that's stage 1. And now stage 2, this was the big bloodbath stage of 24, if you somehow hadn't seen it. 8 people got through stage 1, only 1 person got through the stage, that being Fireball. Mainly because of one obstacle we will see later on. The Double Dipper, first obstacle is unchanged. Just jump across those balls. And then the Kudari Salmon Ladder, much to Fluffy Bee's dismay, is completely unchanged. Maybe he can figure out how to actually get up it in a decent amount of time. So yeah, you go down to those, and then the falling shelves, which took out Vulcan in 24, are completely unchanged. Jump across these, no big deal. Then the paddleboard's also unchanged. Across these 6 golf balls that move with even the slightest touch, as you can see here. And then the one change on this stage is Wingnut Alley has been made a good amount easier. The jumps a bit smaller, so it's not like deep stage 3 obstacle difficulty. And then if you get through that, you got the shoulder walk where you just roll this ball across a platform there, which if you fall off the ball and onto the track, obviously you're disqualified. And if you get through that, you'll be moving on to stage 3. And now stage 3, where last time we saw Fireball getting the worst ever first place run for stage 3, going out on the 3rd obstacle, Crank It Up, which we will see in just a bit. First obstacle is the nail clippers, which are changed from 24. Those platforms that you have to corner jump to are a bit bigger, so there's a bit more breathing room, and the first obstacle won't be as brutally hard as you'd think it would be. At least compared to last time. If you were there for Fireball's practice, for his run in 24, the floating boards, a similar story. Those pegs at the bottom of the boards are just a tiny bit bigger, so there's a little more surface area, but it's still a very nerve-wracking obstacle. And Next up is the obstacle that ended Tournament 24, Crank It Up. So what's changed is those support structures on the side. Now all of that has 0 collision, so you can jump through it. And these big jumps are a little bit smaller, so a little bit easier. Still a very formidable obstacle that you cannot take lightly. Although, you really can't take anything on this stage lightly. Especially the ultra crazy Cliffhanger. This obstacle, unchanged and unattempted last time. It's 2 crazy jumps. But this first one is already huge enough. But then the second jump is to a moving ledge, so not only is the timing for the jump when you press the A button, not only is that crucial, so is the timing for jumping to that third ledge. Then after that, we have the vertical limit burst, which, unlike the real one in Sasuke, does not spin or rotate or anything. It's basically just an extended vertical limit that's based roughly on the ledge layout as the real-life burst. This, in my opinion, might be the hardest obstacle on this stage. Yeah, it's just hard. Need a whole lot of save jumps. You can stick those ledges, but they are so small, and the room for error trying to stick them is so unforgiving that I really don't recommend it. But if you can stick it, then go ahead, I guess. And you can see over here, right after the vertical limit, is not the peg cloud, which was modified in the previous tournament, but when unattempted, the peg cloud is now gone, and in its place, first off, is Deja Vu, where you have to walk under those big cylinders and grapple to the next one. And you can't just jump over them because there's an invisible wall there. And after that, you'll need to make, not really a corner jump, to the spider flip returning from the first 4 tournaments. You have to jump up to that ledge. You can't jump up to the higher parts of the supports because there's an invisible wall there. And you have to be very careful walking around these. Then you want to get save jumps and stick to that first ledge. And then you turn around, get that huge jump to the second ledge there. So it's basically just another crazy Cliffhanger jump. And similar story for the first board, ledge thing, whatever. There's an invisible wall, so you have to have really good timing jumping on those boards down there. And then the final obstacle is the flying mongoose. It's like the flying bar from real life, but with a mongoose. And while it's definitely one of the easier obstacles on this stage, being the final hurdle before getting to the final, the nerves, I'd imagine, probably make it just as tough as the rest of this stage. You need perfect precision, lining yourself up for that dismount, and if anyone can do all of that, they'll be moving on to the final stage, which I'll be keeping a secret until someone actually gets there.